the motion of the moon around the earth is like the rotation of a sphere attached to one end of the rod with the other end fixed. Do you know that we are only seeing one side of the moon, the other side of the moon is not seen?
Yes.
Why?
So its period of rotation is equal to the period of revolution.
Period of rotation is equal to period of revolution. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Okay, so that means now put it in terms of angular terms. Put it in terms of angular terms, please. Angular velocity of moon and angular velocity of earth.
They are equal.
Great. So the motion of moon around the earth is like rotation of a sphere attached to one end of the rod. That means if you say this fixed end is earth, this fixed end is earth, but earth itself is rotating.
Yes.
And the moon is also revolving and rotating.
Yes.
Okay? Right? Okay. So now, what is the moon doing? Is it, with respect to earth, it is pure rotation, or it is curvilinear translation, or is it both? Moon with respect to earth, is it pure rotation or curvilinear translation or combination of both? Draw and see. Draw and
Pure
see.
rotation.
Moon is having pure rotation with respect to earth.
Yes.
Why?
The angular velocity of both are same.
That I told, but now with some diagram and some things you can prove now.
Okay.
So the angular velocity with respect to what?
What should I tell you? Angular velocity with respect to what means what? See now, I said now, here the moon is moving around earth. So with respect to earth, whether the moon is under pure rotation or curvilinear translation or combination of both. We just now proved something. We proved now with respect to a point, if omega A with respect to B, A with respect to O is equal to omega of B with respect to O is equal to omega AB, then it is pure rotation. Now see whether that happens with moon.
Yes, sir, all conditions.
We see whether it happens. What are you seeing by face? Come on. Come on, now you see, you should be able to imagine properly. So if you say this is earth, and if you say this is moon, and now mark some point here, say A, B, C, D on the moon. And now supposing you are standing here, right? And you are seeing this point A of moon, right? And assume that the axis is passing perpendicular to the board. Axis of rotation is passing perpendicular to the board. So now you are here, now you will come here, right? You will come here, right? And since this is also rotating with same angular, it is also rotating and revolving around Earth.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It is rotating and revolving around Earth. So this is the path of the moon is this.
Yes.
Okay. So the moon will also come here. The moon is also come. But the moon, see, the moon is moving here. See, now the moon is here. Supposing the moon had moved here. That is one thing. The moon is, now they showed you one rod there.
Yes,
The
sir.
moon is, if it is moving like this,
Yes, sir.
right? Then you will always see this point here, A.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Will you see it like this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Even it's rotating.
That's like this.
Yes, sir.
See, now this point of my hand.
It's not 26.
See, if it was like this, something.
This. Sir, this.
Okay, you wake up. I'm just giving you some hints. Will it be like this, something like this? No, I'm just telling you. I'm just showing you, attempting to tell you that you can draw something and you can visualize. See, if you are always seeing the same face of the moon, okay, the same face of the moon. Is moon performing pure rotation about Earth? This is one possibility. You have to experience it. This is another possibility. Anybody has come out with answer? Is the moon performing pure rotation or only curvilinear translation or both? So I'm telling you, you draw some diagrams. So this is one possibility, this is another possibility, right? And the third possibility will be, say, Earth, Moon, A is here, and next time when it comes here, A is somewhere here. It is not possible.
Angular velocity seems not.
So what do you mean angular velocity is same? What do you mean angular velocity is same?
So rotation about the axis of moon and the earth both are same. With what?
See, now whatever you have learned, gentlemen, now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, now, in this possibility, if you have drawn one line here, if you have drawn a line here,
Yes.
okay, if you have drawn a line here. Now this line is like this only, this line is like this only, this line is like this.
Yes.
So what type of motion is this? The orientation of the line has not changed. It is curvilinear translation. Okay, but then you see, you are always seeing the same side of the moon.
Yes, sir.
Because Earth is also rotating, Moon is also rotating. So that is not the possibility. Now you see here, you draw one line here, you draw one line here. So now what happens, as far as the Earth is concerned, this line now has moved like this. So this line has moved like this.
Yes, sir.
Now this line has moved like this.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
the Earth has made 90, this is also made 90.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Understood?
Yes,
So therefore now you will always be seeing the same side of the moon. So now here, this line has changed by 90 degrees. This line has line drawn on Earth was also changed by 90 degrees in the same time.
Yes, sir.
So what has this done? It's only, so you see here, from this point to this point. From this point to this point. What has changed?
Orientation.
Orientation has changed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Orientation has changed. But with respect to Earth,
It is not the same with respect to earth, but with respect to
see, that means now this point and this point.
Yes, they are same.
This distance and this distance.
Sir, even the where rotations are that what are point where that's also like
Okay, fine. So you are not able to decide what type of motion is that. Is it only rotation or curvilinear translation? And definitely not only curvilinear translation, but is it combined motion of both?
Yes, sir. So even in that previous example,
Previous example
you
what?
said that what is upon the jar rotation of a there also how can we communicate only jar rotation?
There. Because omega AB is equal to omega that point. Anyway, see this diagram should make it very clear to all of you. One revolution of the sphere like point ABCD has also completed one rotation exactly. The moon does a similar motion around the earth with speed of rotation. In fact, from the earth, only one phase of the moon is this is pure rotation of moon around the earth due to the phenomenon called tidal rotation. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
The line drawn on the moon has also changed by 90 degrees. See, only this line you see, this line has changed by 90 degrees. And Earth's line has also changed by 90 degrees at the same time. So the angular velocity of this is also equal to angular velocity of this. See here, please appreciate gentlemen. See there the reference point was fixed. Here the reference is now Earth. And a person standing on the Earth is also rotating. So that is why you are seeing pure rotation. Gentlemen, Srijan, in the previous case, the reference point was fixed.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Here the reference point is changing. Got it?
yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes.
Right. I'll give you one more example. Now you see here. Consider a disc whose center is attached to a rod and a free pin. Free pin andra, it is just a pin is there, but the wheel can rotate about that pin. Got it? No, the wheel can rotate about that pin.
Yes, sir.
So this wheel can rotate. Consider a disc whose center is attached to a rod with a free pin P. Describe the motion of points A, B, C, D due to the disc. Okay, see this pin is free. So if this pin is free, that means this assembly A, B, C, D can rotate about this point.
Yes, sir.
Okay, or if the rod moves, listen here, if the rod moves up and down, this is the disc, the rod can move up and down, the wheel can be like this one.
Yes, sir.
That's the concept of free pin. Free pin means there is no friction between this pin and the disc.
Yes. Yes.
Understand? So, see, if the rod moves, the disc will also move. That is, this point P will translate.
Yes, sir.
Point P will translate in circular path. Point P will translate. Point P will perform circular motion with radius of the length of the rod.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes.
But the rod motion will not make this disc to rotate.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
See, this is different from the previous diagram where for the moon this is fixed to the rod.
Yes, sir.
The moon analogy was this whole thing was fixed to the rod. Yes, some enthusiasm ತೋರಿಸ್ರು ಏನು at the age of 16, 17 ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗೈತಿ this is fixed.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Enthusiasm ಇಲ್ಲ
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲ enthusiasm ಬೇರೆದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೈತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ. So here it is different.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'll note you are all so lucky. You are getting all to learn from all this. Thanks to technology, thanks to wonderful people who have made all this. See now here. So what is happening here? D is here, A is here, A was here, A is here. But D has come down. So what happens?
Yes.
Angular velocity of the disk is 0. It is a case of only curvilinear translation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Is the Earth executing pure rotational motion about Sun? is the moon executing pure rotational motion about Earth. Okay. So yes. So here is the moon executing pure rotational motion about Earth?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Is
sir.
the Earth executing pure rotational motion about Sun?
No, sir.
Because the angular velocity of the Earth, that is Earth revolution. Angular velocity means revolution of Earth.
Yes, sir.
It is not same as the rotation of Earth.
Rotation of-
Yes.
Yes.
So therefore, it is not pure rotation, but definitely it is also translating.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It's combined motion,
Yes, it is combined motion.
but not curvilinear translation.
The particles of Earth are however rotating over Sun, angular speed of 2 pi. Hence, the Earth is not pure rotation about the Sun. It is a case of combined rotation and curvilinear translation or combination. It is rotation because the angle there is changing.
Yes.
However, the angular velocity of moon is also rotating over the same. Hence, the moon is having pure rotation over Earth.
This is the case of moon.
Moon with respect to Earth,
Sir,
man.
sir, one minute. Sir. They have given that Earth is having combined motion about Sun, no, sir. I understood rotation, sir, but how curvilinear translation about Sun, sir? Earth's motion. How
Draw any 2 points on Earth
Yes, sir.
and draw Sun as a point.
Ah, sir.
So Earth is here.
Yes, sir.
Now Earth has come here. So how will you draw the line from that point to this point? It is coming in an elliptical orbit like
Yes,
this.
sir, yes, sir.
So it is curvilinear translation
Like that, yes, sir.
like that. Did you get it, all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.